Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for connecting and for subscribing. My name is Bruce Schwartz. I've recently found structures on the surface of the moon, and I thought they were buildings, but they were actually platforms with other smaller buildings on them. This object was found beside the sun in 2017, just before November. I see symmetrical outlining objects, whatever it may be, on the surface of it. This is just a quickie. I've showed it before, but it's more clarified now. Always sharing my work. Here, now, we're going to clarify the structure that is south of Copernicus crater. Had problems saying that. Almost forgot. But yes, the structure that's below Copernicus crater. Look at it, guys. I just added an array of light for you to see the electrical wire or passage or bridge or tunnel or corridor, whatever it may be. Look at it. It's going to the front of that platform. Looks like an oil rig, someone told me, and it really does look like an oil rig. I really do find it looks like a dam. It looks like there's water at the back coming from the crater, and it's being filtered there into other basins, and that line could be electricity, bringing the electricity to this company, and the greenery could be vegetation. And wow, it sounds like a broken record, eh? But seriously, are you seeing the lines? Whatever it may be, we know they're lines that were created, fabricated, built. This is incredible. A building on the surface of the moon, and not just any crater, Copernicus, a crater that's very well known and commonly most often talked about. About half the size of Copernicus, which is, I'd say, about 45 to 50 kilometers, which is what, about 80 miles, I guess. So this is just south of it. Look at the pipe or tunnel or bridge again underneath with another massive structure. Blue structuring possibly at the back, not necessarily all water looking. It looks like more objects or structures.